heaven, as we come before you once again on your holy Sabbath day, please justify us, cleanse our minds, make us sin-free, give us focus, give us understanding, plant principles in our mind that will help us to live a holy life, to appreciate you more, and to give up all and follow you. As we are going into the study, please help us to understand and help us to appreciate the truth and humble ourselves to the truth and prepare for the end, which is just coming. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. So today we will be continuing the Sunday Veneration Head, and we will be coming to an end of that Sunday Veneration Head. So last week, we started contributories to the Sunday Veneration Head. For those of you who are new, the Sunday Veneration Head is the first head of the 7 heads of the papacy that we did previous studies on in the past. You can look at it at Tuesday Gospel on YouTube. In Revelation chapter 13, the first beast from verses 1 to 10 is identified as having 7 heads. And these 7 heads is 7 phases of that beast. And we did previous studies to show and prove that that beast is the Roman Catholic papacy. So the 7 heads of the papacy is 7 phases that the papacy went through. And during those phases, the Roman Catholic Church did a number of things. So in the Sunday Veneration Head, which we will be wrapping up today, and we will summarize, is a period where the Roman Catholic Church used paganism and an Easter Holy Week doctrine to do away with God's 7-day Sabbath. Right? And last week we taught Simon Magus, who was a major contributing person to the formation of the Roman Catholic Church. We saw Simon Magus contributed to a lot of the doctrines of the Roman Catholic Church, such as revering a woman, having a leader exalting himself as God, and having priests doing religious favors for money, and a lot of other doctrines. But one of the main doctrines is that Simon Magus and all his followers kept a weekly Sunday, which was different from what the early church was doing. The early church, when Christ was resurrected and went to heaven, the early church, including the Roman Catholic Church in its early development, kept the 7-day Sabbath. But Simon Magus and his followers followed the pagans who kept Sunday, the first day of the week, to their Lord. So Simon Magus and his followers contributed to Sunday creeping into the churches and doing away with God's 7-day Sabbath. So one other factor that contributed also was a major religion that existed in Christ's time called ritualism. When you read the Gospels, when you read the New Testament, when you think about the early church, besides Christianity, besides Judaism, the major religion that existed in that time is something called Mithraism. Mithra is the sun god. And we have, these are archaeological findings of inscriptions to the sun god, right? And Mithra is the Persian name for the sun god. And Apollo is the Greek name. Sol Invictus is the Roman name, or the Latin name, right? So back then, the sun god name was Mithra. Now, Mithraism was not a new religion. This religion started at the Tower of Babel with Nimrod and his son Tammuz. When Nimrod died, Tammuz followed as being the sun god. Right?
Just repeat back the Mithra is what? What language?
Persian.
Persian. And Apollo is?
Apollo is the Greek name.
Right.
So, Nimrod and Tammuz was worshipped as the sun god. So over the years, the names just changed depending on the nation, right? In Egypt he was known as Ra.
Yeah.
He is known in the Bible also as Baal, as Molech, as Moloch, right? These different names that the sun god will take on over in different nations, right? But in Jesus' time, the sun god was called Mithra, right? And hence the name of the religion was Mithraism. So here we are told by Robert L. Odom, how did Sunday get its name, page 18. Here's what we are told about Mithraism. The planetary week played an important part in the worship of the invincible sun, Sol Invictus or Mithra. The Romanized cult of Mithraism during the early centuries of the Christian era, Mithraism was a great pagan rival of Christianity. So here we are being told by this historian, and all historians agree, right? This is history that cannot be denied. Mithraism existed during the early centuries of the Christian era. And one of the things about Mithraism is that the planetary week played an important role. Now we saw in previous studies that the pagans worshipped the planet, right? Sunday was to the sun god, Monday to the moon god, and Venus and Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and all these gods, right? So each day for a planet they would worship. But the first day of the week, Sunday, was called the Lord's Day for the pagans. When you hear the term the Lord's Day in Christian theology, so-called Christian theology, when you hear it from the Catholic Church or Evangelical, Sunday being the Lord's Day, that did not start with the early church. The Lord's Day, as we saw in previous studies, is the 7-day Sabbath. So during that time of the early centuries, Sunday was called the Lord's Day to the pagans. But the Lord was not Jesus Christ. The Lord was Mithra. Right? We are told also by a man called Agostino di Amilla Paiva in a book called O Mithraismo, page 3. He says, the first day of each week, Sunday, was consecrated to Mithra since time remote, as several authors affirm, because the sun was God, the Lord par excellence. Sunday came to be called the Lord's Day, as later was done by Christianity. So before Sunday being called the Lord's Day in Christian theology among the Catholic Church, before they adopted that, Mithraism, the worship of Mithra, the sun god, Sunday was already being called the Lord's Day. It did not originate with the early church. No. You better ask if Greece and Media Put is the same thing. No. Before the kingdom of Greece ruled, the Medes and the Persian ruled. Two different kingdoms that were in power, right? So, we are also told in the same book, page 16, the one and the other, meaning Mithraism and Christianity, The one and the other hallowed Sunday as the Lord's Day, and the one and the other celebrate the birth of its God on the 25th of December. And it is beyond doubt that Mithraism preceded Christianity in this and in other points. So here we are being told by historians that Mithraism and Christianity, well, the false Christians who adopted Sunday worship, Mithraism and some of the early Christians hallowed Sunday as the Lord's Day, and also the 25th of December as being the birth of their God. Yeah. So, Mithra, the sun god, or Apollo, Sol and Victus, Nimrod, his birthday was December the 25th. These things did not, again, it did not originate with the early church. Paul, Peter, Barnabas, these apostles did not celebrate Christmas, did not celebrate the birthday of Jesus Christ on the 25th of December. They did not keep Sunday as the Lord's Day. The Lord's Day, as we saw over and over, is the 7-day Sabbath. So, Sunday being called the Lord's Day originated with the worship of the sun, with Mithraism. Now in some of these inscriptions that we are seeing here you'll see something like Sol and Victor, Leo, Invictus, Mithra. Many archaeological findings have been found to show that in that time Mithra was being worshipped as the Lord, the sun. Right? So here's some example of some inscriptions. We are told there's an inscription found like these. It will have inscriptions like Domino Soli, to the Lord the Sun. Domino Soli Sacro, sacred to the Lord the Sun. Santo Domino Invictor Mitrae, to the Holy Lord, the Invincible Mitra. And like Domino Invictor, to the Lord, the Invisible One. So all these inscriptions found about the religion of Mithra, it proves that Mithra was called the Lord God, the Sun. Hence, Sunday was called the Lord Mithra, the Lord's Day. Right? Domino is not good. The Lord. Right? So here, some archaeologists was digging and they found a grave. And on the grave, they found a certain inscription which proves that Sunday was called the Lord's Day in Mithraism. Right? So it is taken from St. Robert L. Woodham, how Sunday got its name, page 154. Right? It says, an ancient sepulchre inscription found in Catania at the foot of Mount Agna on the east coast of Sicily, although written in Greek, is clearly Roman, for it uses the Latin mode of calendar dating. So we are being told that a sepulchre was formed. It was written in Greek, but the calendar that they used was a Roman calendar, right? A Latin mode of dating, right? It says, it is the sepulchral epigraph of a child. So it was a child's grave, right? And the particular part which bears upon the subject says, so here's what was written on the sepulchre. It says, he was born, O Lord of good things, on the 15th day before the calends of November, on the day of Saturn. So we are being told that this child was born on the 15th of November, on the day of Saturn, which we saw in previous studies, the Saturday, right? he lived 10 months and he died on the 10th day before the calends of September on the Lord's day of the sun. So here is evidence found on a sepulchre of a child. We are told he was born on the 15th day of November on a Saturday, Remember we went to what the days were called?
Yeah.
Saturn's day became known as Saturday today. And we are told that he died on the 10th day of September on the Lord's day the sun. So here we saw that the Lord's day is what? Sunday. Right? So in time of Christ and the early church, Mithraism was the major religion existing that greatly influenced the early formation of the Catholic Church. And Sunday was called what? The Lord's Day. So, it is from Mithraism that in Christian theology today, they call Sunday the Lord's Day. It has no scripture that calls Sunday the Lord's Day. Right? So let's look at Isaiah chapter 58, verse 13. Isaiah chapter 58, verse 13. You see God talking about his Sabbath. Now keep in mind in Exodus chapter 20, which I'll just refer to Exodus 28 11, the Sabbath day is which day of the week? Seventh day. So here is God talking about his 7-day Sabbath. Isaiah 58 verse 13 it says, if thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on who day? My holy day. Day in Sabbath, John Sabbath. You know, sometimes when you're doing missionary work, people like to say, well, you keep your Sabbath and I will keep my Sabbath. No, it did not say that. The Sabbath is called what? My holy day. So God says that the 7-day Sabbath is his holy day. So, when Sunday now, in many of the religions in the world today, many of them claim, especially the Catholic Church claim, that in Revelation 1, when John says he was on the Spirit on the Lord's day, they say that that day is Sunday. But we saw many times in the scripture that the Lord's day or Yahweh's day is what day? 7-day Sabbath. So when you sit and you think, well, where did this Sunday come about? Mithraism, the worship of the sun, Sunday was called the Lord's Day. And it is false Christians that we saw last week, Simon, Magus, Nicholas, Menander, Basilides, all these people, they followed after the pagans. And they kept a weekly Sunday, different to the early church. The early church kept the 7-day Sabbath. But these false Christians kept Sunday according to Mithraism. So this is just a wrapping up of the study we did last week. Simon Magus and Mithraism contributed majorly to the early formation of what we know to be the Catholic Church today. So now we will just go through some first-time events in this Sunday veneration here that we went through for the past weeks and months, right? There are some first-time events to take note of during the period of the Sunday veneration here from 142 to 325. Number one first-time event is a man called Barnabas. In the Catholic Bible, you'll find the Acts of Barnabas. There's a copy called the Epistle of Barnabas. But this Barnabas is not the Barnabas who went about with Paul. right? He was following Sunday, right? So this Barnabas here is not the Barnabas that was with Paul. This Barnabas was pseudo-Barnabas, pseudo meaning Paul. The false Barnabas epistle. He existed around 117 to 138. This man was the first person to call Sunday the 8th day. Anybody ever come up with any arguments where people call Sunday the 8th day?
Yeah.
There are evangelicals who claim that Sunday is the 8th day. Right? Actually on Facebook there is this group that I was in, I left it, because they were doing injustice to the evidence that was given to them. They would twist the scriptures so much and say Sunday the 8th day, a new beginning. Right? On the first day of the week, God created light to symbolize a new beginning. The same philosophy that we went through, that is what they use and they claim, right? But we are being told here that this man called Pseudo Barnabas is the first person to call Sunday the 8th day. This did not come from the early church. So we are told from Robert L. Odom, Sabbath and Sunday, Early Christianity, page 88 to 89. It says, further, he verily says to them. So here he is quoting from the Pseudo Barnabas epistle. Your new moon and your Sabbath I cannot bear. So Barnabas is quoting from the Old Testament in Isaiah 1. See how he says the present Sabbath are not acceptable to me, but those which I have made, in which having made all things rest, I shall make the 8th day a beginning. So here Pseudo Barnabas is interpreting in Isaiah when God was telling the Jews he's tired of the new moons and the Sabbath and their sacrifices because they were doing it by their own works and not by faith, as Paul explained. So God was telling the Jews that they were doing the ceremony by their own works and not by faith. God was in no wise saying that he is tired of the Sabbath. No. But Pseudo Barnabas interpreted this to mean that God is tired of the Sabbath and God will make the 8th day a beginning. That is a beginning of another world. Wherefore also we celebrate the 8th day in festivity, on which also Jesus rose from the dead, and having manifested himself, he ascended into heaven. So he brings Christianity in it. So Pseudo Barnabas, this is an example, some findings that is talking with the epistle of Barnabas. Right? And Pseudo Barnabas is interpreting when God tells the Jews he is tired of their sacrifices and so on. Right? That means that God is making an 8th day. Right? So Pseudo Barnabas is the first to call Sunday the 8th day. It did not originate with the early church. There is no scripture in the New Testament calling Sunday the 8th day. Right? Another person, which we went through before, was Pius the First. He existed 142 to 155. Anybody remember what Pius the First did? Pius the First was the first bishop to decree a Sunday Passover to the churches. He is the first bishop to call Sunday to be observed by Christians. And all this time, mind you, though he did this was just a yearly Sunday Passover. All this time, the Catholic Church was keeping the 7-day Sabbath. But the first time event to take note of also is Pius the First is the first to call Sunday to be observed by Christians. It did not come from Christ. The decree or the order did not come from Christ. Pius the First is the first bishop of Rome to do that. Another bishop we have is Victor the First. Victor the First is the very first bishop to dictate other churches the fellowship them for not keeping the Sunday Passover. So prior the first will come and say, okay, everyone has to keep a Sunday Passover. Then this bishop, Victor I, he started to say now, well, if you don't keep the Sunday Passover, you're going to be this fellowship. So these are major first-time events to take note of, because it did not, Sunday observance came in the early church with all these people here. It did not start again with the early church, right? So this Victor I, he is the first bishop. He decided, he started to write letters, this fellowship in more churches. If these people do not go to church on a Sunday and keep a Sunday Passover.
And that was in the second century.
Yes, that was in the second century.
So long before you have the Sabbath.
We have Clement of Alexandria. He was a church writer. He existed in 215 after Christ's birth. He is the first church writer to call Sunday the Lord's Day. That is in Christian theology, right? We saw just now that in Lutheranism, Sunday was called the Lord's Day. So in Christian theology, he is the first church writer to call Sunday the Lord's Day, right? We are told that Clement here got his influence from Plato, a Greek philosopher, right? So here we are told again from Robert L. Odom, page 186. He says, this is the second instance in which Clement refers to Sunday as the Lord's Day. In fact, if the spurious Gospel of Peter, as it is known today, was not a second century composition, Clement is the first ecclesiastical writer known to have called the first day of the week the Lord's Day. So here we are told by historians that Clement of Alexandria, he was a church writer. He is the first to say in Christian theology that Sunday is the Lord's Day. Now brethren, pay attention. These things may seem like, oh, it's just history. But on the missionary field, you will come with all kinds of arguments and they will quote scriptures. But nowhere in Christian history, Sunday is called the Lord's Day in the Bible. Neither with the early church. It is Clement of Alexandria who first says Sunday is the Lord's Day in Christian theology. Right? We have here also someone called Tertullian. He existed in 196 to 220. He was the first to introduce the concept of refraining from labor on a Sunday. This man is the first to bring the concept that everyone must refrain from labor on a Sunday. We are told again, Robert L. Odom, Sabbath and Sunday, Early Christianity, page 19. He says, Tertullian's admonition that Sunday keepers should defer their business until the next day is the first known instance of any suggestion or directive to make common labor taboo on Sunday. This suggestion is man-made and not from God. Right? So, we are told that Tertullian, he is the first to say no working on a Sunday. The other bishop would say, like Victor and they would say we have to keep a Sunday Passover. Who don't keep it get in fellowship? He now come and say no working on a Sunday. This fellowship, right? No working on a Sunday. So hence today in the world we have everybody, well, a lot of people like to stay home and rest on a Sunday. Like to cook Sunday lunch. These things didn't come about just so. Sunday was a working day for everybody. Saturday, the Sabbath, the 7th day of the week was a rest day. But this man is the first one to make labor a taboo on a Sunday. Hence we have this policy around the world where everyone likes to rest on a Sunday. Right? We have Victorinus. Victorinus existed before 303 ACE. This bishop is the first to claim that Christ abolished the Sabbath in his body. And this is an argument that will come up again a lot. Every evangelical like to say that when Christ died, Christ abolished the Sabbath. Christ abolished the Sabbath when he died. That is the claim of many false Protestants today. But here we are being told the first person to come up with that argument is Victorinus. He is the first to claim that Christ abolished the 7-day Sabbath when he died. This again is not a theology from the Bible, and it never existed in the early church. We are told in the same book, Sabbath and Sunday in Early Christianity, page 225, Victorinus is quoted in this book. So Victorinus says, Christ himself, the Lord of the Sabbath, says by his prophet that his soul hated, which Sabbath he in his body abolished. So this bishop, again look at Isaiah and where God talk about he don't delight in the moon and the Sabbath and the sacrifices. Which again he was not talking about, he was not saying he doesn't like keeping the Sabbath. If the Jews was doing good, not by faith, as Paul explained many times. The quotation says, Christ himself, the Lord of the Sabbath, says by his prophet that his soul hated, which Sabbath he in his body abolished. So here Victorinus is the first person to claim that Christ abolished the Sabbath.
Would he be going against the other folk who offer the Protestants money to prove from the Bible that Christ abolished the Sabbath? Wouldn't this substitute Christ be going against the next substitute Christ?
Yes, that is true.
He's quoting scriptures here to show Christ abolished the Sabbath. And the other one said there is no scripture to show Christ abolished the Sabbath.
Amen.
So it's the responsibility.
Yes, that is true. So for those who did not hear, he says, this person is going against there's another folk who offered money to people. He offered $1,000. Anybody who could find a scripture that said Christ abolished the Sabbath, he gave him $1,000. Well, he kept that $1,000 in his pocket. Right? And there are many quotations where in the book Beyond Sectarian, the chapter is they both the fact, I believe, right? Around page 114 and going on. There are many quotations where the Catholic Church claims that they changed the Sabbath. They changed the rest of the Sabbath to Sunday. There are many quotations where they say that if Protestants, Presbyterians, Methodists, Baptists, if anybody wants to follow the Bible, they have to follow the 7-day Sabbath. Right? So the Catholic Church, they don't hide it. They claim that they changed the Sabbath to Sunday. Right? Another first-time event is the Council of Elvira. This was held in 305 after Christ's birth. This is the first recorded instance of a church council legislating in favor of a weekly observance of Sunday. The first recorded instance of a church council legislating in favor of a weekly Sunday observance. Now in this council, now better remember, before this time, a yearly Sunday Passover was kept, one for the year, right? From the time Christ died and resurrected to somewhere in the 2nd century, a yearly Sunday Passover was kept. So what were the Christians, the true Christians, and the early Roman Catholic Church, what they were doing for the rest of the year? They were going to church on the 7-day Sabbath. It is only in the 2nd century, reading up to 305 with the Council of Elvira, they started keeping a weekly observance of Sunday. So if it is Christ, according to this one, if it is Christ abolished the Sabbath when he died, then how come everybody else don't know? The apostles don't know. The Holy Church did not know. Weekly observance of Sunday now started, and Christ abolished it since he died. Something is wrong with that person. So, these are first-time events that happen. Take note that Sunday observance was not something in the early church. We have also Sylvester the First. Sylvester the First, we touched him in previous studies also. He is the first person to claim that the divinely appointed rest of the Sabbath should be transferred to Sunday. The first to claim that the divinely appointed rest of the Sabbath should be transferred to Sunday. So yes, look key considering the one before. The one before says Christ abolished it when he died. This one says, well, no, I transferred the rest of the Sabbath to Sunday. So they're confused. So, but this is the first bishop to say he transferred the rest of the Sabbath to Sunday. So take note, this is a first time event in history that shaped the world today, that have millions of people keeping Sunday as the Sabbath, and have millions of people arrogant, they fight against you when you try to show them the truth. Right? And many people are going to be lost for something like this. Now we have Constantine, the first civil Sunday law in 321. Constantine passed the first civil Sunday law on March the 7th, 321 ACD. Right? And he was influenced by the bishops of Rome. Right? Not he concerned about Christianity. He was influenced by these bishops of Rome who wanted to exalt Sunday. He passed a Sunday law to exalt the religion of the Bishop of Rome. And this man here is Eusebius. He was a bishop and a theologian in the early church. He is the first to claim that Christ transferred the rest to Sunday. He is the first to claim that Christ transferred the rest to Sunday. Right? So look, Vic Sylvester says he transferred the rest. So Eusebius now, theologian, claim that Christ transferred the rest. This is the first time that this happened. So when people quote Colossians, that's not of handwriting and ordinances, these things, and say, oh, Christ abolished the Sabbath, Eusebius, bishop and theologian, is the first to claim that Christ transferred the Sabbath to Sunday. Right? So here we are told, again, by Robert L. Odom, about Eusebius. Right? He says, Robert L. Odom, Sabbath and Sunday Early Christianity, page 292. He says, Eusebius is the first ecclesiastical writer known to have taught that the observance of the Sabbath has been transferred by the word Christ to Sunday, the first day of the week, as the Lord's Day. In doing this, listen to this, in Eusebius claiming that Christ abolished the Sabbath, right? Sorry, Christ transferred the Sabbath, and Eusebius claiming that Christ transferred the Sabbath to Sunday, is it says by doing this, he invented a new doctrine and set a precedent for future generations of Sunday keepers to follow. So you see this is the first bishop and theologian to set this precedent that we have now thousands and even millions of people claiming the same thing. And it did not originate from the Bible, it originated from the bishops here. Last we have on the list is the Council of Nicaea. This was convened in 325. The Council of Nicaea is the first example of civil punishment for heresy against a Sunday Passover. In this council is the first example of civil punishment from the state. Punishment for what they call as heresy, or what the bishops of Rome thought was heresy. And anybody who go against a Sunday Passover every week now, in the Council of Nicaea, they rule now that it will have civil punishment if they don't follow a Sunday Passover. This Sunday that they replace the Sabbath with, transfer the Sabbath to Sunday, in the Council of Nicaea, they rule now with the help of Constantine. They now have Constantine back in them, the state. Right? He was the Emperor of Rome. They now have civil punishment now, which is prison or death, taken away private property. First time punishment for heresy against a Sunday Passover. This Sunday that replaced the Sabbath. So, honest Christians who were keeping the 7-day Sabbath was now made criminals with the Council of Nicaea. Right? So let's get a quotation about the Council of Nicaea, right? So the Council of Nicaea, it was convened to settle some arguments with the churches, right? But in this council, we are told, from the same Robert L. Odom, page 279, we are told, but when the emperor convened the Council of Nicaea and collaborated with it against Arius and his followers and against those Christians who observed the ecclesiastical Pascha, the Passover, on a day other than Sunday, it marked a major turning point in church history. So the Council of Nicaea, ruling in favor of everyone going to church and keeping Sunday, and if you don't go, you'll get punishment. This marks a major turning point in church history, right? He says in this case, the Nicene Council and Constantine attempted to settle a theological question and a doctrinal dispute. Philip Schaff has pointed out its significance. This is the first example of civil punishment for heresy, and it is the beginning of a long succession of civil persecution for all departures from the Catholic faith. So in the Council of Nicaea, again, it is the first time civil punishment for heresy against keeping Sunday. First time that happened in history. Right? So those are things to take note of. All these things contributed to worldwide Sunday keeping today and an attack on God's 7-day Sabbath. So the Council of Nicaea now is what marks the end of the Sunday Veneration here. And we will see why. Right? The Council of Nicaea in 325, it ends the Sunday Veneration here. In this council, This council was convened to settle two major arguments. This council or church meeting was convened in 325 to settle two major arguments. For a long time, there was dispute in the church with the true Christians and with the bishops of Rome whether they should keep the Passover, the ecclesiastical Passover, or the Passover, on Nisan the 14th, the Jewish month, right, which we saw in earlier studies, Nisan the 14th, or Sunday. This council was convened to settle this matter. Now remember, all the time they were pushing an Easter Holy Week doctrine, and this Sunday Passover starts the 7-day Sabbath, and to replace the 7-day Sabbath with Sundays, right? So with the council of Nicaea now, this was how to settle this matter. Nisan the 14th, or Sunday replacing the 7-day Sabbath. They make the issue the Passover, but the real issue, what they did, is replace the 7-day Sabbath with Sunday. So this council was convened to settle it. And in this council they choose what day? Sunday. Officially, the church literally chose to go against God's 7-day Sabbath and to pick Sunday. Right? Another argument that was going on was the nature of Christ and his relationship to the Godhead. Right? They had a man called Arian, where we got Arianism today. And Arian, he thought that Jesus was a God. He's not God. He is more than a man. He is a God. A lesser form of God. Area, sorry. The name is really Area, sorry about that, right? But the religion is called Arianism. So Arius thought that Jesus was a lesser form of God, a God. So in Watchtower Bible, John chapter 1, verse 1, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was pointing towards the God, the Greek, and God was the Word. They put, and the Word was a God in their Bible. And when you take them to task, they admit that the A is not in the original translation. I remember once in the church building here, I met up with a, yes, Declan and I, we met up with a young girl I met at Watchtower, and she brought her elder guy to be with us, right? So, we didn't waste time at all. We got the Hebrew and the Greek interlinear, and we showed them, look, this is the proper translation, let us follow this. Right? We wouldn't waste time on the New World Translation and all those things, right? So we quoted.
Just to tell the straight up, usually do this thing in Watchtower. What does it? What do you say? What does it? What is this? So A really means God. Say Jesus is God. God. What are you saying? He's God? So using the A in a wrong way. Like A really means God. Using the word A to be the Lord. Yeah, there's no way you can do that. You can't do that. That is careful. Don't put A God.
So we quoted John 1:1 for the guy, the real translation where it doesn't have a God. And when we explain and exegeted the text to show it's really God, showing that only he can reveal himself, the man got a phone call. Right? And he had to go. Then suddenly get phone calls when they get cornered. Right? So this guy called Arius, he thought that Jesus was a God. His concept was neglected in the Council of Nicaea, and he was disfellowshipped. His writings burned. He had to go in a different country. So the Catholic Church rejected him, and he was told to pick it up.
Just one more thing too. In the Watchtower, the idea of their history, they take area was one of the lineage of the apostles. It's their own property, appointed areas around the lineage of the apostle, to which they themselves came. They say in their own writing.
Right, and it have Athanasius. He thought that the Godhead was homogeneous, right? One substance, right? Or one essence. So that is what the Catholic Church picked up. They accepted his doctrine and they teach the Trinity today, that the Godhead is made up of one substance. Hence why since Jesus was holy, a holy substance, and he came out of Mary, then Mary had to be holy, so Mary is the mother of God. This false doctrine, pantheism. So Athanasius taught a one substance, homogeneous, that is what Catholics should take up today. So in the Council of Nicaea, these two arguments were settled. A particular day that replaced the 7-day Sabbath, and a particular doctrine, a pantheistic doctrine that Lucifer taught in heaven. Those things were settled with the Council of Nicaea, and this marks the end of the Sunday Veneration head. So, what can we see about why these 2 points? Why those 2 points in Council of Nicaea? Why? Right, but before we go to that, this is just a summary point in the Sunday Veneration head, right? The bishops of Rome first and Holy Week doctrine against the 14th of Nisan Passover. Pius I, as we saw, decreed a Sunday Passover to the churches. Various bishops of Rome exalted a Sunday Passover. The Sabbath was made a fast day, denigrating it in contrast to Sunday. Sunday was made a weekly observance. Constantine influenced by the bishops of Rome to pass a Sunday law, and the Council of Nicaea decreed Sunday Passover for all Christians or penalty. So this is a summary point, right? But all in all, the Sunday Veneration head, the papacy, Satan's seat, was created by exalting Sunday against the Sabbath. The Roman Catholic papacy that we know today, which one man had and it claiming to be God on earth, that was formed. Satan's seat, Revelation 13 tells us. It was formed fighting against the 7-day Sabbath and replacing it with Sunday. Right? So, but in the Council of Nicaea that marks the Sunday Veneration head, what can we see in the 2 arguments that we saw were settled in the Council of Nicaea? During the Sunday Veneration head, from 142 to 325, during the Sunday Veneration head, from 142 to 325, this is what Satan did. Satan set up his 4th office. The position he wanted in heaven, his office, a seat, imaginary sitting in Isaiah 14, that he is God with God. He set up that office via the bishops of Rome, who exalt themselves as God with God. Thus Lucifer gets exalted as God with God. In using a Sunday Passover to fight against God's 7-day Sabbath, Satan also set up his day, a substitute Sabbath, which is Sunday exaltation. So brethren, during this period, what can we learn from the whole history? This is what Satan did at the end of it. He set up his office with the Bishop of Rome, exalting themselves to change God's laws. And he set up his day, a Sunday, doing away with God's 7-day Sabbath. This is what was done for that period during the Sunday Veneration head. So, What can we get from all of this? What can we get? The principles that we have learned, brethren, all these principles is not just mere history. From these principles, we are to learn. We are to appreciate the 7-day Sabbath more. From this issue, we saw that Sunday exaltation did not come from Christ abolishing it when he died. Sunday exaltation did not come with the early apostles. It is the Roman Catholic papacy, which Satan is behind, that made an issue of the Passover being held on the 14th and said they would keep it on a Sunday. And then eventually they denigrated the 7-day Sabbath and replaced it totally with Sunday. So in this period, Satan spent his time well setting up a particular office that he is God with God, because that is the office of the Pope, well, that is what the Pope claims. And he set up his particular day. So God has given us ample evidences where Satan has set up his office and put his day. So he ends here with Revelation 13, with the mark of the beast. We have learned where this beast comes from, how he started, how he developed, and why. Where did Sunday exaltation come from, how it started, how it developed, and why. All in all is for Satan, who gave the papacy a seat, to be exalted as God with God. So in the end, the issue is not just, well, I just want to go to church on a Sunday and you go to church on your Sabbath and whatever. It's not just that. The issue is worship. The issue is Satan getting worship behind the Bishop of Rome. He spent history change, church history change, world history. Spent time setting up this office. Spent time doing away with the 7-day Sabbath. So in the end here, when he attacks once again globally the 7-day Sabbath and exalts Sunday, which is near, when he does that, the issue is him getting worship. So now you know. Now you know in the end time here, when you have to interpret the events in the light of all of this. Right? So brethren, let's go to Revelation chapter 22, just to close off. Revelation chapter 22. Verse 13, verse 18, and verse 19. Let's get a truth from Jesus himself. A principle that we all have to hold in the midst of all these end time events, right? Revelation 22, verse 13, verse 18, and verse 19. Revelation 22.
Before I read it, what you brought to mind, right? When it says yours, pleasant Sabbath, everyone. What was brought to mind when this sister said that, you know, what Satan did, and that we in the end, and this will soon be being forced upon us for us to accept this lie, and in turn reject God's Sabbath, to make all of us sinners, so that we all will be lost along with him, because this is what this is for. This is to make the whole earth sinners and lost, because even though, which we know will not happen, this whole earth will accept this lie, we will still all die lost, because God will just get rid of the entire earth, right? Because argument cannot go on forever. That is a reality. It cannot go on forever. But thanks be to God, there will be a remnant, which we know is a small number. And since that idea is in the mind, we have to consider ourselves to see, we have to make sure that we are among the number. So last night in this study that I was doing for Sabbath, I was asking the question, I was reading the clause in the law where it said, remember. And I was saying why it is God is saying remember. Because if we look at this, we say, thou shalt not, thou shalt not. When we reach the Sabbath clause, we hear, remember the Sabbath day. And I said, why? I was asking God, I said, why you phrase it like that? Why not, thou shalt keep the Sabbath holy? Why not, why you remember? And then I was pointed to the scripture in Ecclesiastes, verse chapter 12, verse 1, where it says, remember the Creator. You remember thy Creator in the days of thy youth. And we know that the Sabbath clause, when we read the entire thing, it points out God who is the Creator. He created the heaven and it says dominion, and it points out that that day is the seventh day. But what it brings to remembrance is who our Creator is. And as long as we have an understanding that saying that Yahweh who created the Sabbath day, Yahweh who created this earth, then therefore my allegiance is to be to Yahweh. And having that type of mindset would cause you to keep the Sabbath day on pains of death. You will not give up the Sabbath day because you are being told to remember your Creator. It will never point you towards the devil. It will never point you towards the Roman Catholic Church because they reject this. And what they're remembering, or what it is they came up with is pantheism. And we know we don't have creators as some religion possess. We have a Creator. And our Creator said to remember the seventh-day Sabbath from the very beginning. And it takes us all into the New Testament by God's grace. So it really come into our head long between the Sabbath and this Sunday exaltation. And we all have to choose what side it is we're standing on. And if you're standing on this side, then you will always remember the Sabbath. And in remembering the Sabbath, you will always reject this lie that is Sunday exaltation.
So just hold on to Revelation 22, we commented now, right? Go to Isaiah 24. Let's see about the Sabbath and in the end here, right? Isaiah chapter 24, verse 1 to 6. Isaiah 24, 1 to 6. Here we will see that God is going to destroy the earth for breaking his 7-day Sabbath. Right? Isaiah 24 from verse 1 coming on, right? Behold, Yahweh maketh the earth how? Empty. And maketh it how? Waste. And turneth it how? Upside down. And scatter abroad the inhabitants thereof. So much he turning it upside down, we are told everybody will be scattering. I know the watchers like to say, no, God not going to destroy this earth, he's going to destroy the system of things. No, Isaiah tells us he's going to turn it upside down. That's a global earthquake, right? Verse 2. And it shall be as with the people, so with the priests, all these bishops and pastors responsible for this. As with the servant, so with his master. As with the maid, so with her mistress. As with the buyer, so with the seller. As with the lender, so with the borrower. As with the taker of usury, that is interest rates, so with the giver of usury, interest rates to him. Verse 3. The land shall be utterly how? Emptied and utterly spoiled, for Yahweh has spoken this word. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because why?
They have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, and broken the everlasting covenant.
What is the everlasting covenant? For sake of those who don't know, let's go take quickly, right? Exodus 31. Let's see what is the everlasting covenant. The word everlasting means eternal, right? Exodus 31. Verse 13 to 15, right? 13 to 16. Exodus 31, verses 13 to 16. It says, Speak thou also unto the children of Israel, saying, Verily what? My Sabbath ye shall keep, for it is what? A sign between me and you throughout your generations, that ye may know that I am Yahweh that doth sanctify you. Ye shall keep the Sabbath therefore, for it is holy unto you. Everyone that defileth it shall surely be put to death. For whosoever doeth any work therein, that soul shall be cut off among his people. But which Sabbath he's talking about? Some people like to say, no, this is the ceremonial Sabbath. Let's see which Sabbath he's speaking about. Verse 15. 6 how much? 6 days may work be done, but when? The 7th day is what? The Sabbath of rest. So it's the 7-day Sabbath he's speaking about, right? Holy to Yahweh. Whosoever doeth any work in the Sabbath day, he shall surely be put to death. Verse 16 is the high point. Wherefore the children of Israel shall keep what? The Sabbath, to observe what? The Sabbath throughout their generations, for what? A perpetual covenant. The actual word for perpetual there is eternal. Amen. So it's Isaiah 24, where it tells us that God is going to destroy you, turn it upside down, scatter the inhabitants, because he says the earth is defiled, because they have broken that everlasting covenant, that eternal covenant. So it will have a global breaking of God's everlasting covenant, which is the 7-day Sabbath. And that will cause the earth to be defiled. And God is going to destroy the earth because of that. And there are many more scriptures that shows that we still have to keep the Sabbath, right, brethren? Amen. But all in all, let's go back to Revelation 22 to see what a principle that Christ puts for us in the very last book of Revelation. A principle that we have to keep in light of Lucifer exalting himself as God with God, behind the Bishop of Rome, right? So, yes, brother.
After that, let us have us, brethren, plain simple scripture. John chapter 7, the Gospel of John, chapter 7, verse 48. 49:7. But these people who know it not the law are cursed. So the curse come upon people for the breaking the Sabbath. Right?
Amen. People who don't know the law are cursed. Amen. That is true. And the reason why God says that the earth is defiled because they break the Sabbath, think about it. Think about a doctrine. No law. You don't have to keep the law. Christ died, you don't have to keep the law. Think about a world like that. A world not governed by the law of God. Look at Sunday keepers themselves. The kind of life they live. They don't have the doctrine of self-finance, subjective justification. They don't have the doctrine of keeping the 7-day Sabbath. They have a doctrine, no law. We're not under the law. Do what you want. And you're still a Christian. We don't have to keep, you know, they claim Christ abolished the law. So I could come and steal your TV, I could come and steal your car. A man could come and sleep with your wife or your husband. No, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not commit adultery, but the law abolished. So the earth is defiled when people break the commandments of God, brethren. Right? Right. So let's see Revelation chapter 22, what Christ tells us. In light of Lucifer setting up his court office, being God with God, and exalting a substitute Sabbath, Sunday exaltation, against the 7-day Sabbath. Revelation 22, verse 13, verse 18, and verse 19. Verse 13, it says, so this is Christ speaking. He says, I am what? The Alpha and the Omega. Alpha and N. The first letter in the Greek alphabet, the last letter in the Greek alphabet, right? I am what? The Alpha and the Omega and the what? The beginning and the end. The what? First and the last. What idea you get from that? He is the beginning. He is the, yes, he is eternal. He is the beginning. He is the end. When cometh as substitute Christ, Christ on earth. So the principle Christ is here is he is God alone. There is no Christ on earth. There is no God with God. He is the beginning. He is the end. Besides him, there is what? No other. So in the light of these end time events, what are we to keep in mind? That Yahweh is what? God alone. So verse 18 and verse 19 now. So here's Christ continuing. He says, for I testify, verse 18, for I testify unto every man that heareth the words of this prophecy of this book, if any man shall what? Add unto these things, God shall add unto him what? The plagues that are written in this book. And if any man shall what? Take away from the words of this prophecy, God shall take away his part out of what? The book of life, and out of what? The holy city, and from the things which are written in this book. So Christ, who claims to be God alone, he says that everything he puts here is complete. Don't add to it. Don't take it away. Don't put in Christ abolished the Sabbath. Christ transferred the rest. That is added into the scriptures. Right? So, let's look at one more scripture. Verse 14. Let's see. Commandment keeping, which includes the fourth clause, is necessary to enter into the city, right? Verse 14, it says what? Blessed are they that what? Do his commandments, that they may have what? Right to the tree of life, and may enter where? Into the gates, into that city. So, brethren, in order for us to make it, in the end here, we cannot bow to our substitute Sabbath. We cannot bow to our day that Satan exalted against God's 7-day Sabbath, where he usurped the authority of being God with God. Who is you to change God's laws? The Catholic Church today, their canons boast that they have the authority to change the commandments of God and to change scripture. So it is behind this religion, behind the Bishop of Rome specifically, that Satan set up his seat, and in the end here, he's going to use this same Bishop of Rome with his substitute Sabbath Sunday to again once more exalt himself as God with God, and to try and get us to do the same by giving obedience worship to a Sunday law. Right? So from here, what are we to do? So you know, some people, they live their lives and they sit down and they wonder, what am I to do with my life? Should I take a mortgage, a 10-year mortgage? Should I take a loan, buy an expensive car? People sit down and wonder what to do with their life. In Revelation 13, you are told what is your future. We are being told what to look for in this earth, what to expect. So we are not to sit down and, oh, I don't know what is my purpose, what is my future, I don't know this. We are being told what is our future. So the only thing left now is to do what? Prepare. Right? So, brethren, let us close with a word of prayer. Yahweh, who are God alone, Yahweh of the Sabbath, thank you over and over again for the evidences you have given unto us, for exposing the devices of Satan, everything that he has done to fight against you, to to do away with your holy law, to exalt himself as God with you. Thank you for showing us all the history, all the evidences, and help us to appreciate it. Help us to not take it lightly, because you are giving us the knowledge, you are giving us principles so that we can prepare to face the end which is here. So Yahweh God, help us to appreciate your 7-day Sabbath more, a day that shows that you are God alone, a day where you sanctify us, O Yahweh. So help us to appreciate you more and live our lives to glorify you as God alone. And for those who have made a commitment, help them, O God, to be sincere. There is nothing else to do. The world has nothing to offer. So help us all to dedicate ourselves and rededicate ourselves to you and fulfill purpose. This is my prayer. In Jesus' holy name, amen.